Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, coming to you live from SmartCon in New York City. Joining me for the segment, we have David Palmer, co-founder and chief product officer of Pairpoint by Vodafone. We're here to discuss the future of IoT and blockchain integration. It's great to have you with us, David. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Nice to be here.
You got it. And how do you see IoT and digital security interacting with blockchain to create new business models?
So I think the biggest thing at the moment is obviously AI. But AI needs data, right? Data is the fuel for AI. And a lot of the public data has already been consumed, right? IoT can bring business data to AI. But that data needs to be trustable, right? It needs to be trustable, it needs to be secure. And that's where the link between IoT and blockchain comes in. Because IoT provides the data, blockchain secures it, and then we feed it into the AI model.
What industries are showing the strongest interest in Pairpoint solutions?
So automotive is a big one, supply chain and healthcare are the three.
Yeah. Why do you think those three are adopting it?
So automotive is changing, right? So the whole market's changing. We've seen the move to electric vehicles. We've seen the move to software-defined vehicles. And to do that, data becomes important. Data becomes important for how efficient the vehicles can run. They become important for ride-hailing and supply chains where the vehicles operate, but also important for the user, right? Having data on the vehicle that can be matched up with data on the driver, you suddenly start to get new driver user experiences. That's important. So obviously, data for vehicles is important. But the supply chain is critical, right? As you start to automate supply chains, data becomes important. Data on the cargo, data on the positioning, data on where you are in the processes becomes important to move it forward. So we think that these are big growth areas in Internet of Things. Healthcare is starting to boom now, as you have connected healthcare devices, which are being linked to personal data that we have. So we're seeing real booms in those areas going forward.
Which makes the security aspect critical as well. So how are you using Chainlink's technology, and how is that advancing connectivity on a global scale?
So it's interesting. So one of the announcements we had with Chainlink just on Friday was about usage-based finance. And essentially, one of the innovations we've made is to link connected devices and infrastructure. So this could be a cell tower with a SIM card or a vehicle with a SIM card. But what we're doing is being able to get data not only on the vehicle telematics, but on the usage. And we're linking that usage with Chainlink, that usage fees that we have that we secure using our cryptography called SecurePoint. And we link that with Chainlink, who can then get that on blockchains and then feed that to financial products. So essentially, with us providing the connectivity and the usage, Chainlink getting that on chain, providing an API for finance companies, you have new usage-based finance.
What excites you the most about the future of IoT and blockchain integration, and also, again, tackling the security aspect of it and the privacy aspect and so forth? I mean, data is a commodity, as you had mentioned. How do you see that calculus evolving between IoT and blockchain?
I think it's critical. I think for a long while, blockchain was out on its own, talking about transactions per second and the consensus protocols. And really, it's a utility, right? It's part, blockchain is part of a new digital infrastructure for a new digital world, and IoT and telecommunications are part of this new digital infrastructure for a new digital world. And it's about how we mash these things together. It's about convergence, and I see that blockchain will become a critical part of the telco infrastructure moving forwards, and the IoT infrastructure moving forwards, because we need distribution. We need distribution. We need the resilience it brings, and we need the trust in the data that's associated with it that blockchain can bring.
Appreciate the insight, David. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.